type of fixes?
No, I actually thought we played pretty well. The only thing we didn't do is score goals. We got lots of shots, lots of quality shots. We need to change the angles and a little bit more movement off ball so that they're easier shots. And unfortunately, we hit 8 pipes, which is unfortunate, and I don't think I've ever done that before. But I think we outplayed them all over the field, and we want to build off that. And if we can put it all together, hopefully we can have some success.
When you keep getting a pipe after pipe like that, and you're in the moment, your players are probably a little discouraged. How do you kind of keep them? I don't know. How do you kind of explain that? That's a good shot, that's a good look. Just horribly unlucky time after time.
Well, that's just the way that happened that game, and the opportunities to go back to work, go to practice, and change your thought process in your shooting. Don't aim for corners, don't aim for pipes, and aim inside the goal when you practice, and then it becomes part of the way you shoot.
And then, I guess last one, the man-up unit has been a little bit more successful as of late. I think 4 for 7 the last 2 games, 2 for 10 the 4 before that. What's allowed that unit to maybe click a little bit better recently?
I think it's just they're building some chemistry and personnel. It's always an issue, but they get it, and it's just a matter of again recognizing what we have and taking the good opportunities when we get them. It's all decision making, and they're doing a better job.
Thank you.
Do you take anything from your playing days and maybe Petro's playing days coming into this game against Stony Brook and saying, hey, we are coming off a loss, but the mentality has to stay the same?
Well, I think we talk a lot about expectations and the focus points, and our focus is not, our goals to win, but our focus is on, what you do every shift and how you play that shift. And I think we take that away from being a player. When you play, you worry about that shift when you're out there doing what your job is and doing it well. And never focus on whether you win or lose. The result comes from what you do every shift. So that's kind of the plan, and we're trying to get better every week. And I thought we played pretty well against Johns Hopkins. We didn't score. So hopefully we're moving in the right direction.
What's impressed you most about the defense and going into this weekend against Stony Brook up against a guy like Dylan Palinetti? What are the keys for the defense to continue its success?
We're just focused on team defense and knowing the personnel and making, if we just take away some simple mistakes, we play much better. But we go back and watch the film from our last game, and it's just stuff we've worked on that we've had errors, and the errors they capitalize on them, and we got to reduce those errors, and that's what we've been working on, and just try and create that communication so that you do reduce those errors, so that you get help when you're the 2 slide, you got to go, someone else helps you get to that slide. So it's team defense, it really is.
I feel like one thing that's kind of lost in the crowd at the start of the season is Jacob Fox and how well he's been playing. What's impressed you the most about him?
He knows what we need from him, and he works his butt off to do a great job, and he's been delivering. Him and Coach TD's been really helping him. His technique's good. He's been working on his ground balls. He's got to continue working on his decision making with the ball. And we just need him to do what he's been doing.
I think,
Coach, you mentioned at the beginning of the season how you need these kids to kind of buy into your system. How well do you feel they're buying in so far?
Well, we still got a ways to go. One of the biggest things that is key to success is communication, developing chemistry, and we're not there yet, but we're grinding it out, and it's they really need to feel comfortable enough to be able to communicate with each other. When a guy is open, he goes up and tells, hey, next time look for me, I'm open. And we're not getting enough of that, and we need to get more.
One of the hallmarks of Tucker's game, I think, is his ability to dodge and get defenders off the dodge. How has dodging maybe changed or evolved from when you were playing, and what maybe stands out about Tucker and his ability, to dodge?
Well, I think nowadays there's a lot more dodge to draw doubles, and Tucker's actually been doing a pretty good job of dodging to get shots off still, like the old days. So he's done a nice job, and he's got to learn to make other players better around him as well. So maybe dodge, draw, and find the open player. So we're continuing to work with him, and he should be also looking for some easy goals. It seems like every goal he scores is a tough one. He's got to dodge or beat one or two or make, whereas if he's a little bit smarter, he can drive to the back pipe off ball, and if we got a little transition or something, score an easy tap in. So, we're working with him on understanding the attack position, and we'll continue to do that.